Peace, love, light, and healer, peace, love, light, and healer, peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Y'all climb on in. Climb on in the building. Man. Y'all been running me raggedy, y'all. Y'all been running me raggedy. The clinic been open how long?
Almost 2 weeks now.
Almost 2 weeks. We done seen like 200 people so far. I mean, I ain't been getting no sleep. I'm finna take a day off. But it's a blessing seeing all of y'all. It's very beautiful seeing all the elderly come up in here, seeing people fly in from all across the world. For real, we got people coming in from Canada, people coming in from the islands, Italy. I mean, people flying in to small city St. Louis, coming in here to receive healing, to get this knowledge, to get this information, and it's just a beautiful feeling. So, you know, I appreciate y'all from the bottom and the depths of my heart for believing in me, for believing in my team, for checking out the clinic, for coming and getting y'all herbs and being seen, getting y'all exams, getting y'all live blood analysis, just doing all of that, man. It's a beautiful feeling to know that people truly, truly trust in my research, my knowledge, and my information. That's beautiful. But I'm on here. I went on here to say all of that, but I did want to let y'all know, big ups to y'all for coming out, checking out the clinic, and receiving y'all healing, man. The doctor portal is active. We got our MPI number, so you know we super official. Man, it's going down. Insurance should be here by the fall. It's taking a little while to go through. What else, Nabi?
That's it. That's it. We ready.
Yeah, we ready.
So, graduation coming up.
Graduation is coming up. It's going to be on the 2nd, officially on the 2nd of June in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's official. The flyer should be up quick with that. But it can't be that many people because there's a couple other people graduating with me. So we was going to do it on our own and pack out a venue, probably put like 1,000, 2,000 people in there. But we can't do that this time. So I probably only get like 200 people that be able to come for me. But for those that's going to come, whoever get the first tickets, hey, show up, show out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna clown. And we kicking it afterwards. But this is for people. So we've been seeing, I mean, literally 20, 30 people pushing them in and out a day. What I've been noticing is a lot of members. You know, I don't call y'all patients. I don't call y'all clients. We don't call y'all customers. We call y'all members. That's the reason why you're a part of a membership. This is a private clinic, and I call y'all family. So we've been seeing a lot of family members come in here, and we've been seeing a bunch of head congestion, especially when we're talking about the glymphatic system. For those that don't know what the glymphatic system is, the glymphatic system is the lymphatic system just in the glia part of the body, which is the brain. So I'm trying to show y'all some simple exercises to relieve pressure, because there's a lot of people coming in here dealing with, they got brain tumors, pituitary tumors on their pons, just all a bunch of peripheral tumors. A lot of people coming in here with severe migraines that's not caused by dehydration. So that's still backed up lymphatic fluid, congested mucus inside of the head or the cranial area. A lot of people are dealing with cranial pressure. All of this is talking about the glymphatic system, and a bunch of people have getting into car accidents dealing with whiplash, and then they notice that they're receiving a lot of pressure behind the octave nerves in their eyes. If you dealing with any type of head pressure or head trauma or any type of head pain, if you can move your glymphatic system, which I'm going to show you a simple exercise to do, man, this will help y'all out tremendously, y'all. A lot of our clients, a lot of our family members, a lot of our customers, whatever y'all want to call them, these are family to me. They coming in, they doing these exercises, they taking the herbs, and it's relieving themselves very, very quickly. So I'm going to have Nabi turn the camera, and I'm going to show y'all this quick thing, and then look, we're going to get to it. And I'm going to get up out of here. I know I ain't been live, but literally, y'all been keeping me so occupied here at this clinic. I mean, hey, I don't know what to say. So if you can, I'll just turn this around real quick. And I'm going to answer a few questions before I get out of here. What room you in? We in exam room 1, y'all. This is what exam room 1 looks like. This exam room 1. So when you first come to the clinic, this is the room you come to. Exam room 1. So let me show y'all this. So when you're talking about the lymphatic system, so it's 3 major systems that run the body. You got the blood. The blood is what feeds the cells of the body, y'all. So the blood feeds the cells of the body, phytonutrients, glucose, fructose. It feeds the body galactose, amino acids that come together as a structure that we call proteins. Well, that they call proteins, I call it amino acid structures. Electrolytes, minerals, macronutrients, micronutrients, oxygen for the exchange of carbon dioxide. The blood literally feeds the cells of the body all the phytonutrients and energy that it needs to burn for ATP, or what we call adenosine triphosphate. This is what gives the body to fight, the will to fight, the will to flight, vitality, power, just the will to live. Then you have something called the nervous system, which actually communicates with the cells in the body. Make sure your finger ain't on the speakerphone up under there.
Okay.
Then you have something called the nervous system, which communicates with the cells of the body. And this basically commands the cells and tells the cells what to do. Last but not least is my favorite system, the system that I'm an expertise in. It's called the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is the sewage system of the body. A lot of people don't realize what the lymphatic system does, but it goes throughout the body and it collects all the metabolic waste, any toxemia, any viruses, any dead microorganisms, any unutilized minerals, any unutilized amino acids. It takes it from the cells. It takes it to something called lymph vessels. It goes down to these lymph nodes. The lymph nodes actually degrade and break these things down due to something called leukocytes. And what make up leukocytes is white blood cells. These are things like neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, which is one of my favorite fields inside of the blood when you're doing a lot of blood analysis, because they get active. They in there killing and eating everything that ain't supposed to be in the body. So you have neutrophils, you have basophils, you have eosinophils, and these are what you will call granulocytes. Then next you have something called agranulocytes, which is still a part of these actual leukocytes, and this is a lymphocyte and a monofield. Well, these things are part of the lymphatic system. When the lymphatic defense system is activated, they get released in the bloodstream and they go throughout the tissues, in and out the tissues, and they are attacking anything that's not supposed to be in the body. And they go through something called phagocytosis. And this basically is these little bitty cells go through and they eat and engulf these cells. They degrade them and break them down. They go through a state of autophagy and then they get them out the body. So I'm going to show you how to activate that system and how to drain the lymphatic system. If you can drain the lymphatic system, I don't care what disease you're going through, you can heal your body. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of family members to prove so. So first thing you have to realize is you have the lymphatic system, which is the sewage system of the body. Then you have the glymphatic system, which is the sewage system of the brain or the cranial area. So it's good to know where these different lymph nodes is at. Every individual, if you're a full-grown human being, you got about 700 to 900 lymph nodes in the body. But you have major lymph nodes in the body. And if you can move these lymph nodes and get them activated, you can break down all your metabolic waste. You can relieve pressure. You can shrink tumors without getting any chemotherapy and radiation. You can do miraculous things to the body because your body have a self-healing system if you just knew and they taught you about it. So when you look at your cranial nerves or your cranial lymphatic nerves or lymphatic nodes, the first one you have is what you will call the maxillary. The maxillary is under the throat. These are your maxillaries. All right. Then you have something called the cephnoids. The cephnoids, lymph nodes, is actually behind your eyes right here. You see that? Then you have something called just regular nasal nodes. Your nasal nodes is right behind your nose. You see that? Then you have cervical nodes. Your cervical nodes are in your neck. The maxillary is under your chin. So I'm finna show you an exercise that relieve all that pressure all the way to what you will call the subclavian node, or the subclavian vein is right here. Most of your major lymph nodes is on your collarbone or beneath. You got 3 on top and then you got 4 at the bottom. So this is what I've been teaching all of my clients to do, especially like the youngest. We got a beautiful young boy, 7 years old. He have a actual tumor on his pods. We had an 8-year-old come through here who we healed of brain cancer. How many tumors she had?
4?
Yeah, 4 tumors on her brain. We did this exercise. We put her on our geogenetic therapeutic package, and we put her on an all-fruit diet. This was, what, 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
Chemotherapy took her hair off. She didn't have no hair. She came back. The clinic opened 2 weeks ago. They came a week ago, so excited to show us the results. No more tumors. Her hair grew back. She's beautiful. Her hair down here. Am I lying? Hair down to hair now. She's completely functional, jumping up and down. I mean, like amazing testimonies from showing people how to move their lymph. So this is the first exercise. The first exercise, we're going to start, and we basically finna move the subclavian area, where you talk about the subclavian vein, and this is called the cervical area. You take 2 fingers, and you actually go towards your collarbone, and we're going to do 9 times. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you go to the axillary. So we move in cervical because that's where the subclavian at. Now we going axillary. Your axillary lymph nodes are right up under your armpit. And then you have mammary glands. Your mammary gland lymph node is right in your breast area. So we're going axillary. 1. And literally try to cuff and grab up under your underarm because you got 7 lymph nodes right here. And this is why a lot of women get breast cancer, like you would call triple negative invasive HER2 positive ductal node carcinoma breast cancer, because they mammary lymph node vessels are congested. And it's congested because it's backed up lymphatically in the gut. And I'm going to show you why. So you go to the axillary area, you get your finger, you just 1 and grab, pull it so you can move those lymph nodes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, once you do that, you're going to take your fingers, make the Star Trek sign. All right. You're going to go cervically behind your head. Now we're in the peripheral node area because we're going cranial pressure. We need to relieve that. Put 2 of your fingers in front of your ears and put 2 of your fingers behind your ears and make sure your thumb is down on your cervical. We get in the cervical area, plus we're getting the actual peripheral area at the same time and go up and down. Because remember, you have lymph nodes behind your ear. A lot of y'all lymph nodes be swollen when y'all come see me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all see that? Now we're going to go. We got to go maxillary. Maxillary, remember, is right behind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nasal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My nose is going to start running already. I feel it. 7, 8, 9. I'm already feeling my mucous membrane getting activated. I'm already feeling my glymphatic system relieving peripheral pressure. Peripheral pressure from my cranial area. And then we already know we have something called the glymphatic system, where you have these lymphatic vessels inside the brain along with cerebrospinal fluid channels that open up metabolic pathways and detoxification pathways for you can start draining all that lymph down. So now we took care of the axillary and we took care of the actual peripheral, what you call cranial nerves. Now we go to the memory. Memories you always do circular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming down to the middle of your gut, you have something called the cisterna cali. The cisterna cali is one of the biggest lymph nodes in your body. This actually what drains all of your lymphatic fluids back up to the subclavian vein where it's low pressure at. You only going to drain where it's low pressure at. Your low pressure is always underneath your collarbone. So you take your hands like this, put it on your stomach, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take 2 of your hands, get your fingers, go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take those same fingers, go up, because we want to move this node. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to what you will call the iliac node. The iliac node is a part of the small intestines. And this is called, where they call it the Peyer's patches, if y'all want to look it up. The iliac lymph node or the Peyer's patches. It's right here on your left side. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now you're going to move all the way over, because now we got to go to the pelvic nodes, because you have pelvic. And notice every node I'm talking about, you get disease in. Tumors, Alzheimer's, dementia. All this is peripheral, cranial lymph node congestion. You get down to the cervical area, it's always dealing with thyroid, whether it's Hashimoto's, whether it's hyperthyroidism, whether it's hyperthyroidism, whether it's grave disease. This is always dealing with that. Whether we're talking about epilepsy, seizures, that's dealing with what? Peripheral. That's dealing with what? Cranial. Now we're saying that all the thyroid and the parathyroid issue is dealing with cervical congestion in the lymph node. Then you go down maxillary, breast cancer, congestive heart failure. You see that? Respiratory illnesses. Then we go down to the gut. That's where all disease really root from. Because you at 95, they say 85, but it's really 95. 95% of your so-called lymphatic, your immune system, which I'll call your lymphatic defense system, is in the actual gut. So you got the pelvic area. You have the Peyer's patches. You have the iliac nodes. You have all these different lymphatic tissues or lymphatic associated tissues within the gut. You have to move the gut. So now we in the pelvic, you're going up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the reason why we in the pelvic area, because that's where what at? Your appendix. Your appendix is what you will call a gut associated lymphatic tissue. It's called the GOAT. And all of this is associated with the gut. So what we moving now is the GOAT, the gut associated lymphatic tissues. Now we have to go to what you will call the inguinal node. And the inguinal lymph nodes is right between is right on the creases of your groin. Notice if the inguinoid lymph nodes get congested, STDs, swollen prostate, yeast infections, everything go wrong with the reproductive organ. So you spread your legs, you get your fingers, you go through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you got to go back to something called the popliteal nodes, which is behind the knees. You bend down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If the popliteal nodes get congested, guess what you got? Arthritis in the knees, arthritis in the joint, leg pain, edema. You start swelling up in the ankles. You start swelling up in the kneecaps. You start busting lymphatic capillaries. You see that? So if you go through this and you do what I just said, this will relieve all of that volumetric pressure, that peripheral pressure, that cranial pressure. You'll be able to drain the lymphatic system manually, because most of y'all issues is that y'all haven't manually drained y'all lymphatic system. And then you can do a tap method to get it into circulation, and most of these symptoms will go away. So now we did that. We got to go back through and we got to tap everything. So since we started at the collarbone, you start to tap. You tap everything, you massage. Now it's time to bring things in circulation. Circulation, you cuff your hand, and then you lift out your arm, and this is going to bring everything into circulation. Now it's time to start getting the lymphatic system circulating in the blood. We do this in 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three times. The monks do this all the time. The monks at Shaolin Temple. Now we know that the calf muscles is the second heart. It's actually what helps you get the blood throughout the body. So once you're done doing this lymphatic manual movement or manual draining exercise, you have to pump everything by way of the blood and by way of the lymphatic system. You don't have to jump on your feet. Just get on your tippy toes, and you're going to do 20 of these. Because the calf muscle is going to pump all that blood back up into my cervical area, back up into that subclavian vein. And we done. Get loose. Do that every morning. Every morning, every rising when you get up. I promise you, your lymphatic system will move. Your glymphatic system will move. That's free knowledge, free information. You didn't need to come to the clinic. You didn't need to come see me. You didn't have to buy no herbs. You didn't have to do nothing. All you have to do is do that for free, and it will change your life. Promise you. That's it.
All praise.
All praise. So y'all make sure y'all do that. But man, we've been busting out the scenes, man, in this clinic. Yes, do that every single rising. As y'all can see, it only take about 7 minutes? 7 minutes will change your life. 7 minutes will change your life, y'all. That's it. Y'all want to see they want to see the clinic. Y'all done seen it a lot, but I'll let y'all check it out. Exam room 1, of course. We use this as the waiting area or the chilling area.
Hot tea with Yahki.
That's my Yahki tea. It's called Surrender Tea. So all of the family members that come in get some of this. Of course, you can't bring no guns in here. We recording all the time. There is no camera in the exam rooms. We HIPAA compliance. Oh, y'all check these out. These are my lymphatic boots. We're gonna be selling these very soon. These are my lymphatic boots. This help move the lymphatic system. Notice the Yahki awaken on the tongue. We have a company called Move That Lymph. So we're going to be showing y'all some Move That Lymph exercises real soon. We got our memorabilia up here. We got bags you can take your herbs in. We got healing journals you can write your stuff in. Shot glasses for your tonics, your teas, your tinctures. We selling the Yahki Awaken t-shirts, oils, soaps, shampoo, all of that. Of course, we got the loose leaf herbs if y'all want them, but we making full-grown packages. Y'all already know we got our new packages up. Look at them beautiful 3 bitters. Look at the teas. Everything got my face on it now because people been stealing my products. So we put the Dr. Yahki face on everything. Y'all already know these some of my best microscopes in the world. This the iridology room. Y'all see it's been in full use. So we've been getting down on the iridology room. And we can't show y'all everything. We don't want y'all mapping out the place, but it's been going down. Let me show y'all my office. Hold on. And this is where all the consultations end up. All of them end up in the office. I mean, I need to get it together, need to get it a little clean, but everything end up in the office. Yes, sir.
There was asking a lot of questions about Gorilla Mix.
The Gorilla Mix is done. We just got the labels done. The labels is on their way to the factory, so we should see the Gorilla Mix here in about another week or so, y'all. Another week. I just been waiting on the manufacturing to get it done. It's done now. We signed off on everything. Yeah, I stopped wearing my hats. My hats started thinning me out. I've been wearing so many hats. It started thinning me out, so I ain't wearing hats no more, y'all. I know that was my style. All of y'all been asking where I got my hats made from. I'm not wearing them no more. It's straight. I'm thinning out now in the front from wearing them, so I ain't gonna be wearing hats no more. I gotta get my hair to grow back. All praises, Baruch Hashem Yahweh. The book, we working on the book, y'all. We working. Do you take insurance yet? Not yet. Everything is filled out. We waiting on the process. Like I said, it should be by September. Should I get a lymphatic massage? Yes, if they did it the way I just showed you, yes, but it's a lot of people doing lymphatic massages that's not massaging the lymph. They giving you deep tissue massage, and they moving, they're breaking up a lot of metabolic waste and toxemia that's in the connective tissues, but they not moving the lymphatic system. It's a gimmick. You paying all that money thinking they moving your lymph, and they ain't moving a damn thing. So just be careful with that. I just showed you how to move the lymph. I just walked you through where most of the lymph nodes at and all the capillaries is at, and how to really drain the lymphatic system. So if you don't see them touching them areas, then I wouldn't trust it for real. I need a session. www.yahkiawaken.com. We don't give out the clinic address. It's a private clinic, private practice. What you do is you go to the website, you click on consultations, book a consultation. We pretty booked up, y'all, right now. I mean, we booked up like a mug, but I think it's a few more openings left in June, I believe. In June. And then you come see me. Once you pay for the consultation, there's 3 different things you can pay for, or you can get a telehealth, and we'll see you online. You don't even have to come here. We'll do everything online, and we'll give you the address. You pull up on us, y'all. You pull up on us, we're going to have a good time and get you healed. That's what we're doing. Yes, I say this live. But look, I wish I could sit here and talk to y'all all day, but I got to go. I've been here all day, and it's time for me to go be with my family and study. And I still ain't did homework in what? 4 days? Now, I'll tell you, boy, this homework been whooping my ass. And then it's bad enough I'm learning lies. I'm learning lies. So I don't really want to do it, but I know I need the degree and the certification to do what we trying to do. And then they giving me a bunch of it. And I'm already in the field. So I'm learning the lies while learning the truth in the field. It's pissing me all the way off. But I got to get it done, because without these doctrines and these certifications that we've been getting, we wouldn't even be able to open a healing clinic and do the things that we doing now. So, you know, it is what it is. Should I answer one question, Nabi? What you think?
Yeah, go ahead and answer.
All right. Yeah, y'all, it's crazy. You know, you go to these schools and you learn this information, and you know, I done been to these schools, and you get to learning this information or relearning this information, and it's crazy because you know it ain't lining up to what you doing. You know what I'm saying? They talk about blood analysis and what blood's supposed to look like, but when I'm looking at the blood under the microscope, it's looking totally different. It's just crazy stuff, y'all. Peace, goddess. How y'all doing? Blessings.
Hey, peace, light, love, and healing.
Peace, light, love, and healing. What's your name? Where y'all from?
My name Myra. This is Shay. We from Philly.
Philly in the building. You know, Philly is where I get most of my love at.
Yes,
I
we
love
came to your
Philadelphia.
show at the Met.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy? Did y'all get a picture?
We didn't get a picture, but we did get a question.
Y'all did get a question.
Yeah.
So yeah, before y'all ask y'all questions, tell them how lit the shows be though. How my lectures
be lit. It be so lit. It's so informative. It's just the best. And I wasn't expecting that many people to turn out in Philly, but you'd be surprised how many people is starting to wake up out here. So I love it.
Yeah, now Philly show up for me now. Philly show up, Atlanta show up, Chicago, I mean not Chicago, Cali show up. But Philly is like one of my number ones because the love y'all, like Philly stand for brotherly love, and that love that y'all exude out there is crazy. It's on another level. So shouts out to Philly. What's going on? How can I help y'all guys though?
When you first started doing your lives, I asked the question and you kind of answered all my questions, but my friend here, she has a question, and it's more so about her nosebleed. She's been having them for a while now, and really the doctors really can't determine where is it coming from. Like she randomly has like real bad nosebleeds, and what would you think that would be from?
Nosebleeds can be from a bunch of different things, but what we have brought it down to is the lack of iron, severe anemia, which thins out the blood to have the blood coming through the nose a lot. A bunch of what we was just talking about, cranial pressure will make the actual nose bleed, and the lack of vitamin B17 and folic acid. Okay. So usually what we've been noticing is when the change of temperature and pressure comes inside the room and you lacking these certain type of minerals, you will see a nosebleed. So the first thing I would do is check hydration, make sure I'm hydrated. The second thing I would do is make sure that I'm eating things that's going to keep my blood not super thick, but pretty thick enough to go and flow with ease without blocking up anything. Next thing is I make sure that I'm eating a mineral dense food, dark leafy green vegetables, fruits, berries, melons, vegetables, and herbs. Get a lot of iron phosphate in. For instance, you have lamb's quarters. Lamb's quarters is an herb that have a bunch of iron phosphate in it. Another one is sarsaparilla, have a bunch of iron in it. Chaparral, have a bunch of iron in it. Yellow dock, burdock, greater burdock, leaf and root, have a bunch of iron in it. Then check on your folic acid. Your folic acid comes from your berry kingdom. Blueberries, blackberries, saw palmetto berries. You know, get your berry kingdom on. So mainly this is going to be in diet induced because you lacking minerals, and you need to thicken your blood up. Don't coagulate the blood or aggregate the blood too much and bring too many blood platelets in, but you do need to thicken it up a little bit, and usually it's a mineral deficiency. Also, people that have thyroid issues, hyperthyroidism, you see them have a bunch of nosebleeds too because their basal temperature is not right. So if they go into a climate and the temperature change real fast, they'll get that nosebleed as well. But always start with diet first. Diet. So
yeah, we're working on her diet now. We get her a better
look,
diet.
young goddess, fix that diet, do everything I just told you, and watch them nosebleeds slowly go away. But from what I'm thinking, usually when it comes to so-called African Americans, it's usually from anemia, iron deficiency type of thing.
Okay.
So yep, minerals. The body need minerals. So make sure you're getting an adequate amount of minerals and electrolytes, and make sure you stay hydrated.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.
All
Okay.
right. Peace,
All
light,
right.
love, and
Peace, light,
healing.
love, and healing. Blessings, goddesses. It's y'all type right. Yep, there y'all go. Philly in the building. Who else we got here? You hear that, boy? It's pouring down outside.
That's right.
It's raining in St. Louis. It ain't the train, I be. That's rain. It is raining in St. Louis. Who else we got? Blessings. Turn the light on. What up?
I
What
was
up?
not expecting you to answer
I
my
I
my
definitely
request.
look. I definitely just answered. What's your name and where you from?
My name's Elijah. I stay in Florida.
Florida in the building. What part of
Yep.
Florida you from?
I'm not from here. I just live here, but around Soda area,
Uh,
Sarasota.
okay, yeah. Shouts out to Sarasota. You over there by St. Pete, Clearwater, and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with you though? Talk to me.
Okay, so back in December, I've had a problem with my eyesight due to me looking at the sun at the wrong time,
Mhm.
and I've been struggling to see out my center vision, and I don't know what to do about it.
Have it created floaters?
I've had floaters before that, but no, not really. It's like I just can't see out the center of my vision. Like if I were to look at your right eye
Yeah.
directly, I can't see it.
Yes, I bet you damaged some cells that make up your iris. So look,
Yeah.
I messed around and did the same thing probably like 2 years ago. That's why I told people when you sun gazing, never sun gaze when the sun is the highest in the sky between 12 and 3. Always do it be either right when it's dying and the sun is coming out or when it's going down, but never stare at it directly with your irises if it's high in the sky. But I did that and I damaged my eye too, and this is what got my eye together. All right, I changed my diet and I got on Obright herbs. And what the Obright herbs did, it didn't only just cleanse out all that mucus in my eyes, because the mucus came to neutralize the acidic situation from me damaging my eye in the first place. But I did Obright herbs and that regenerated my iris. So you need to get you some herbal eye wash, and then you need to hydrate. Hydration is going to be key, because hydration is how you birth and regenerate new cells. And you have to put your body into a state of autophagy. Auto just means self, and phagy means consuming. And this is basically when your leukocytes go throughout the body and they repair all the different damaged cells that's in your body, which is your damaged irises. So I strongly suggest you get some herbal wash. You can either get it from me, a bunch of people sell
Okay.
it. You can find somebody, a trusted source, and then you're gonna wash your eyes out twice a day when you wake up and right before you go to bed. And then don't stare at the sun no more
Yeah.
directly when it's that high. And it should regenerate itself. Give yourself about a couple of months. It took mine exactly 2 months to heal
Oh,
up
really?
though.
Okay, good. I'll
So
definitely tap into
it ain't no
it.
for everything. Every cell on your body can regenerate themselves. The only ones that take the longest will be your myocardial sites, or cardiomyocytes, which is your heart cells, your pneumocytes, which is your lung cells, and then neurological cells. Them the only ones that take a while to regenerate, but even those regenerate as well. So if something damaged, you can regenerate that tissue or that cell. You just have to feed it the right adequate amount of minerals, oxygen, and nutrients, and you'll be good.
All right, good. Thank you so much.
That's all
Appreciate
good.
you.
I talk to you soon. Peace, love, light, and healing.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do one more, y'all. We're gonna do one more. Let's do one more. This is beautiful. Oh yeah, we usually do this a lot, but I just ain't been able to get live because y'all been taking all my time. Blessings. Turn the light on. Where you at? We can't see you. Peace. What's going on? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear nothing you saying. No, we can't hear you. Try to hang up and call again. Yeah, and I seen her. She was in the dark. We're gonna do one more. Peace.
Hey, how you
What's up with
doing?
you, God? How you
I'm
feeling?
feeling good.
That's
How about you?
good, man. I'm feeling good. What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Nathan. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan in the building. D-Town. What's up with you, brother? Talk to me.
Let me see. So about 2, 3 months ago, I had went to the doctor because I was having like lower right abdominal pain. Now I didn't understand where it was coming
Sound
from.
like
Uh,
lower right. That's your appendix or your cecum. Lower right.
yeah, lower right. Then sometimes my gut would get real tight, then it'll
Mhm.
loosen up. Then I would have like a breathing problem sometimes too. They couldn't even diagnose me neither,
They
cause
they didn't check your pancreas. I mean, not your pancreas. They ain't check your appendix.
nope. I tried to get them and talk to them about it, but they was just, I don't know what's wrong with these people
Well, when
sometimes.
you go to the lower right of the lower right of your
Right.
gut, you have your appendix, and then after that, you have something called the seat. Matter of fact, let me show you real fast. Do I got it here? I'm just gonna show you on my thing real quick.
Right.
Show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let me turn this around real fast. So like this is a gut right here. All right, this
Oh,
would be your right. So you see you got the appendix. This is lower right. Right here you got the cecum. And from the cecum it goes up to something called the ascending colon. Then right here is your transverse colon. So whenever you have lower right issues, it's usually something going on with the appendix. So they should have checked your appendix area to see if it was swollen or not, because you could be suffering from appendicitis.
okay.
Or a lot of times the cecum get blacked up right here, and then you will have some feces left over right here. And then what happens is Candida albicans will come and try to break down the actual feces, and they can't. So they get full of methane, and then it'll bloat. And that's where you get the tightness of your stomach from. You will get very fluctuated and flactuous, and you start was you passing gas a lot?
Yeah, and
See?
I still currently
See?
do as well. Yeah, so
I know exactly what's going on with you, brother. I bet you any money it's your appendix and just your
wow,
cecum valve inside your colon.
that is
That's what it is.
that is
So
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what you need to do though.
Okay.
You need to go to your local herbal store right now,
Okay.
and you need to get you some Cascara Sagrada, get you some Cascara Sagrada, get you some Gravel's root. Make sure you writing these down, brother, because this gonna fix that issue for you.
Talk to me.
All right, so you're gonna get you some Cascara Sagrada. This is what Cascara Sagrada look like, and this is how you spell it. So you're gonna get you some Cascara Sagrada bark.
Got you.
All right, you're gonna get some Gravel's root. The Gravel's root gonna be very, very good for you. And these are all equal parts. You're gonna get you some dandelion root. Make sure that it's not roasted. Don't get roasted dandelion root. Cascara Sagrada, Gravel's root, dandelion root. And last but not least, you're gonna finish that deal off with some slippery am bark. Slippery am. And this is what slippery am looks like.
Okay, I see it now. There.
All right, so you're gonna put all those together in equal parts. You're gonna make a tea. When you make the tea, make sure that you get 16 ounces of spring water. You're gonna put it in the cast iron, or you're gonna put it in some marble iron. You're gonna put it in some type of thing that won't leach any aluminum or plastic off into your herbs. You're gonna get some distilled water. You're gonna put 16 ounces of water in there. You're gonna put them herbs in there, and you're gonna bring that water to a boil. Let it boil for exactly 2 minutes. Then you're gonna turn it down to a simmer. You're gonna let that deal simmer for 45 minutes, brother. That's gonna leave you with 8 ounces of water with all the herbs in it. You're gonna strain the water and leave the herbs behind. Put them herbs into a cup. Let it get room temperature. Don't drink it hot. Don't drink it cold. Let it get room temperature and try to down it. Try to
Okay.
down it within 1 hour. Man, that's gonna heal. Look, that's gonna get rid of the inflammatory issue with the actual cecum valve.
All
That's gonna
right.
get rid of the appendix being swole. That's gonna get rid of the methane, the albicans. They gonna run their ass back up to the pyloric sphincter. They ain't want nothing to do with them herbs. So they gonna run back up to the transverse colon, go through the digestive process, and end back up in that pyloric sphincter area. And you are going to poop like a MFer. You're gonna get rid of your gas. You're gonna get rid of all of that defecation.
Right.
The actual microbiota gonna go back to where they need to be and not be down in that
Right.
area, and all of your issues will go away.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
That's all good, brother. That's what you need, man.
Appreciate it. You have a good one.
All right, you too. Peace, gang.
You know it.
Hey, make sure you hang up, brother. All right, y'all. Look, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. We got to go. We got to go. I've been here since 6 this morning. We back at it again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I only got 10 10 family members. So all praises to that. But look, the clinic is open, operational, is going. We finna start going back on tour soon. I just really wanted to focus on y'all. I've been focusing on celebrities. I've been focusing on the corporation. I've been focusing on a lot of stuff, and it made me lose focus in my family members, y'all, which who made me in the first place. So, I'm putting all my heart, soul, attention back on y'all. Healing is the most important thing. Seeing on positive results and seeing y'all smile and being able to have extra years of y'all life with y'all family, with yourselves, to find y'all purpose and to truly, truly discover who oneself is my main focus and priority. So y'all are my priority, family. So look, I love y'all indeed and in truth. Peace, love, light, and healing. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Yeah, Dr. Yahki checking out. Peace.